Hello and welcome to the part 4 of this 5-lesson series where you learn how to stop saying very and replace it with much better English vocabulary to sound fluent and confident in English. If you have missed watching the previous 3 parts of this new English lesson series, there's a link in the description or top right hand corner. Do watch all the parts in this lesson series, as they would help you expand your English vocabulary and become fluent in English. In part 1, 2 and 3, we covered 30 basic words with very and replaced them with more advanced English words. I'm sure you've already started using them in your everyday English conversations. Today, I have another set of 10 super common English words that you need to get rid of so you could speak flawless English and do not become a word bore. Thank you for all the lovely comments. I could see so many of you tried forming sentences in the comments. I simply loved reading them. Don't forget to hit like. If you are new, subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that you don't miss new English lessons. Excited? Let's get going. Let me share something about me. I like things very neat and tidy. Very neat. That's our first word. Instead, you could say immaculate. Immaculate. One more time. Immaculate. Don't you think it's a better word in place of very neat? With everyone's help, we were able to pick up all the trash and make the park immaculate. Immaculate. Now it's your turn to write a sentence in the comments below. It would help you remember these new English words faster. Come on, you can pause the video for a few seconds. I would love to read your sentences. After working all day in the park, I am exhausted and feel very sleepy. Very sleepy. You could say, I feel lethargic. When you are exhausted, you feel lethargic. 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 Working for straight 10 hours made me feel lethargic. Lethargic. Next up, I have very tasty. Very tasty. You could say appetizing. Appetizing.
I am a total foodie. I always crave for something appetizing.
What about you? Are you a foodie too? Let me know in the comments. I would do anything for this appetizing meal. Appetizing. At number 4, we have very risky. Very risky. You could replace it with perilous. Perilous. The pronunciation is perilous. Perilous. Something that's full of danger is perilous. She promised to climb up the perilous peak along with us the next day, but she backed out at the last moment. Perilous. Next up is very creative. Very creative. How can you replace this basic English word? Start saying innovative. Innovative. Someone who always comes up with new ideas or creativity is innovative. Doesn't this word sound better? Innovative. Elon Musk is notably well known in the tech world for his innovative business ideas. The driverless Tesla car is one good example of his great innovations. Talking about cars, I like cars that are roomy, very roomy. I mean, I like cars that are spacious. One more time. Spacious. Why don't you add a few $1,000 and buy a premium hatchback? It's spacious and has better head and legroom. Spacious. What kind of car do you like? A sedan, hatchback, or an SUV? Let me know in the comments. The next basic word on the list is very detailed. You can say instead meticulous. Meticulous. The pronunciation is meticulous. It's a 4-syllable word. And you can lay stress on the ticulous. Meticulous. Wow! I love your house. The interiors are meticulous. Every corner has something to say. That was meticulous. Moving on. 8th on the list is very crowded. You can say, it's bustling. It's bustling. You can call a busy city with lots of energy bustling. A city like Mumbai, New York, London, they are all quite busy and bustling. I never thought a bustling city like Mumbai would ever come to a halt. But the pandemic proved me wrong. Bustling. Next up is very scared. We can replace it with a more advanced English word. Petrified. 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 The idea of making a speech in public petrified him. But 15 minutes into the speech, he was quite comfortable. This generally happens to the best of public speakers. It's just the initial nervousness. I used to feel the same, but not anymore. Petrified. Here's the next one. Very different. Instead, I would say disparate. 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 One more time. Disparate. Ryan and Ava are two disparate people. I'm surprised to hear they got married last month. Disparate. When two things are extreme and have no match for each other, you can call them disparate. Similarly, spoken and written English is disparate. These are two different skills, and you need to practice them separately. You may know all the grammar rules, but that does not guarantee speaking fluently in English. I'm sure learning these new English words would certainly make your spoken English vibrant. Come on, let's quickly revise what we learned. Very neat. Immaculate. Very sleepy. Lethargic. Very tasty. Appetizing. Very risky. Perilous. Very creative. Innovative. Very roomy. Spacious. Very detailed. Meticulous. Very crowded. Bustling. Very different. Disparate. Very scared. Petrified. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Let me know in the comments any 2 words you liked from today's lesson. I would love to know them. I will see you soon with the next part of this lesson series. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing English. Bye!